Okay, guys, so this is Julia, and you guys can see I got this phone, which is an iPhone SE here, which actually my brother got me, which you're probably wondering what am I doing with this when I have an Android, which I'm recording with right now, and let me just tell you that it's just old and stuff, so I'm gonna use this as an iPod, but I'm actually gonna try to use this as a phone for a week as a challenge called the iOS challenge. And I guess the benefit of having both an iOS and Android is I can switch back and forth between the two. So I have this, and then I also have my phone, so I think it's pretty cool that I could just get to use both now. I just set this up and logged in my mail on here, but that's all I did. I haven't done anything else. So this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna need to update it because this is not iOS 11, this is on 10.3 to be exact. So yeah, and it is the 16 gig model, but it's really not that bad though. I mean, I always have a lot of space, I guess. Well, not really, actually. I run out of space all the time, but I'm not gonna record videos or anything on this. In fact, the camera is not that good. And I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it's really not that great. And I also have different cases, which I didn't know that the screen would look weird having this case that I just got. I just got this case and I didn't expect it to look let me just stand this up. I didn't expect it to look this weird though, but I do have other cases that I can put on here. And I've noticed the Touch ID wasn't very reliable with that case. In fact, it's actually just not reliable at all for some odd reason. It works sometimes it doesn't. So I'll put on this case. I have a lot of cases, but this case fits pretty well, and I had it for my iPod, and it fits very well. I gotta record again because I accidentally pushed the back button, so that probably is the one I'm gonna use. There's also this case, but this case just doesn't look as good. But, I mean, it's an older case. It's been used. And it's this case. And you can tell it's kind of worn and dirty. And it's not as the other case. But, I mean... So, I have 3 cases, basically. And this one, I mean, there's this case. And it's really pretty. But it's got the black front. But, So, I'm going to take this off. And show you what the phone looks like without a case. So, we have it like this, and it's a rose gold phone, this blue one, because I love this blue color. It fits well. I actually use this case for my iPod, even though it's meant for an iPhone, but it still worked, and it fits the phone better than it fit the iPod. So I'm gonna use this case, because this case, I mean, I like it, but it doesn't fit right in the touch. I have this iPod here that's actually iCloud locked, and so I can't use it. And it was given to me because my brother found it in a recycling center. You can see the screen. It goes through the screen, and it's it still works, but it's iCloud locked, unfortunately. So if I try to set it up, it doesn't let me, and see, it's locked. So I can't do anything with this iPod. Alright guys, this is Julia. I'm back with this phone, and it's April 23rd now. And so I got this phone, I believe, on last Wednesday, which if we look at the calendar here, that would be on the 18th. So I've been using it that night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and today. And right now it's 4. And what the? Alright, so the camera app just crashed on my phone, and I don't know why, but anyways, basically I've been using this for almost a week because it's Monday, so that's 5 days. I've been using this phone, well, technically 6 if we're counting the night of the 18th. And I'm gonna have to say what I have to say about this so far, because it turns out I'm having an issue with it, which is the Touch ID doesn't really work. It's not even recognizing my fingers there. As you can see, it's hit or miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It works better when you clean it. You can see it kind of looks weird when you clean it. has that weird look, but it might be kind of hard to see it on the camera. Yeah, you can kind of see that look right there. It may or may not work now. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? It sometimes works. Sometimes it doesn't. Well, actually, most of the time it doesn't. It works sometimes, but most of the time it does not work, even when you clean it. But usually when you clean it, you have better results than when you don't. But still, there's something wrong. I'm putting it on my finger. And if you try to set it up, here in the settings, if we try to set this up, which is not general, it's, yeah, right here, Touch ID. And I have a finger on there, and I'm gonna try to add one. I'm gonna add this one. Oh, it worked, kind of. It vibrated, it got part of it, but it's not getting anything else. See? It's just not working. This is weird. It's like not even recognizing it's there. Which is really weird. So, see, it doesn't work. It only got part of it. And if I try to do it again, it doesn't really get anything. It got it that one time, but it won't do it now. See, I clicked it just to show that my finger was on the button entirely. But it doesn't work, so it's like defective. See, it tried, but it's not working. I'll try this one again. And it's, oh, it kind of worked. See what I mean? So we'll just try this. And it worked. See, it worked. It worked again. That's weird. It's working now. But usually it does not. Now it doesn't work. Oh, and it worked. It's working better now. Maybe it's because I kept messing with it, but I'm gonna clean it again. That's weird. It's like working better now, but but now it's not. Oh, okay, so it is working again, it seems like, but still it should be instantaneous. And it's not very accurate, because now it's not working. See, now it doesn't work. It worked a couple times there, but now it's not working at all. And you can tell there's just something wrong. I mean, it works occasionally, but it doesn't always work. In fact, most of the time it doesn't work. And again, we'll clean it, and it looks weird when you clean it. I don't know if this will, if you can see it, but this is that iPhone SE in rose gold. Take the case off just to show you it is an SE. And it's not the case. The case is not the issue. In fact, I had problems setting it up in the beginning. In fact, the first time I tried to set this up, it failed. Oh, see what I'm saying? Works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. I'll show you. I'm on the latest iOS, which is 11.3. I want to show all of that, but I will show you this. So it is on the latest, and and I mean, it sometimes works, as I said. I mean, it's hit or miss, but the fact it doesn't work every single time, there's obviously something wrong. Something's defective. I mean, see, now it didn't recognize it properly. But now it's not working. Oh, see? So, because this hasn't been working properly, I'm gonna send this back and get a replacement one. So we already, on Amazon, told them that the Touch ID didn't work and we're gonna get it replaced. So we're sending this back, and then I'm going to get a replacement one. So the same phone, but one where the actual Touch ID isn't having this problem. And then I'll probably use it for just another day or two, and then I'll switch back because we want to finish this off correctly. And I mean, this phone is fine for the most part, and I made the font bigger. Like if I go to Twitter, for example, I made the font completely bigger, so everything's all big because my vision is a problem, and that's why this phone is hard to use. Let's trying to do this. So the reason why this phone's mainly hard to use is because of my vision issues. It's hard to see the screen, but it helped when I enlarged the font, because I've noticed when I've been using this phone a lot, my eyes would start to hurt, so pretty much I just made the font bigger, which has solved that problem for the most part. But I just did that today because someone showed me it, because I forgot that I could make it even bigger. I forgot that, even though I already made it kind of big in the beginning. But I mean, the battery's been good. In fact, we have that. Sorry, it was showing personal info and the serial number, and I didn't want to show that in the video. So the battery health says a 97% maximum capacity, which I guess is pretty good. At least it's not lower. I mean, it's not 100, but that's not bad for how long this can last. I mean, it's been able to last up all day. So, I mean, it's been pretty good. The battery life has been excellent on here. So, I have all these apps on here. So, I'm actually quite impressed with the battery on here. It's not been using too much for stuff. Which, it is a very fast phone. And you can swipe between your apps, you can swipe them away. It's got this, which I should probably turn Wi-Fi back on, because I forgot to do that. I like this because it's so different, and you can change the brightness, because I never really had iOS 11 until I had this phone, because I didn't have an iOS 11 compatible device. So, I mean, using this, it is small. I mean, it works. It doesn't seem as fast, though, as my Android. I mean, I thought at first, but then when I had all those apps, I mean, it's about the same, I would say. I mean, it seemed to be a little faster at some things, but then some things my phone seemed fast at, because I've been mainly using this, but sometimes I would use mine because the screen size would start to hurt using this little screen, and so when my eyes would start to hurt, I'd have to use something bigger. Which is why I also have my computer, and that screen is really huge. So going from that to this is just amazing. So, I mean, oh, it stands up too. Look at that, it stands up. That's cool. So, I mean, those are my experiences. I mean, it's been able to work fine, except for the Touch ID. That's the only thing I'm having an issue with. Sometimes it works though, but sometimes it does not, and most of the time it does not. So I'm gonna get this replaced, which means I have to send it back. Once they get it, they'll send another one, so it'll probably be a couple weeks until I get another phone. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this video after I get the phone and put that clip in, or if I'm not. I guess I'll figure it out. Anyways, I have to work on some homework and stuff now, and I have to also back this up and reset it so I can box it back up and send it back, which it didn't even come with the right charger. I'll show you the brick because I'm going to reset the phone, and I'll record another video of me resetting it, and I'll show you me resetting this. And I mean, I'm going to be using this as an iPod after those next couple days that I get another one of these. It's pretty much just going to be used as like an iPod, because my iPod 5 broke as the headphone jack on it broke, and this is actually cheaper than an iPod 6. I got this for $150 on Amazon. It's just a shame that this is broken, which it could have easily broken in shipping too, so we don't know for sure if they shipped it broken. Maybe they didn't know it was broken, or just in the shipping because it wasn't packaged very well. In fact, I was going to make an unboxing video, but it really wasn't much of an unboxing. It wasn't really exciting. So yeah, when I got this, the battery was dead too, so I had to charge it, but it's in a really good shape. They just need to fix this, but I heard you can't replace these buttons because they're assigned to certain phones, and if you replace it, the Touch ID won't work at all. And let me know if that's true. I'm pretty sure it is because I remember hearing it somewhere. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back with the reset video. Alright guys, so I'm back. I removed my SIM card from here, and it's still not working, as usual. We're going to be resetting the phone. I backed it up to my computer, and I also backed up to iCloud as well. And this is the brick the phone came with. This is not an Apple brick. It's Huawei, or Huawei, or however you say it. I can't even pronounce the name. And this is the cord. And I mean, it doesn't even look like an official Apple cord. I mean, I'm trying to focus this, hold on. That's not Apple official. And you can tell just based off this cord. It is not a legitimate Apple charger. It looks like it, but also the texture is different. This is not legitimate. This is legit what the phone came with. Like that. This isn't even the right cord, that's Apple. And this is not even the right brick. I guess that's what you get when you get a used phone. Anyways, let's reset this. So, we go to settings, I'm just gonna... Okay. So, we're going to go to general. Reset. And we're gonna go to erase all content and settings. Do you wanna update? I already did. Erase. I already backed it up beforehand. Erase iPhone. It asks you twice. It's like, do you really want to do this? Okay, I need to type in my... Because it has to get your Apple info so that way it doesn't iCloud lock the device when you reset it. So because I reset it and typed my iCloud password, that pretty much means that it's not going to be iCloud locked or anything. It was reset properly. I can't go into the setup, I don't think, because there's no SIM card. But did it already reset that fast? Because that was really fast. Oh no, it's still doing it. But as soon as I typed that and clicked OK, it pretty much went to the screen immediately. So fast that I couldn't even show it before it went to that screen, I don't think. So the phone is now resetting, and I'm gonna take this case off. So I mean, it's kind of sad that it didn't work out, but hey guys, I'm getting another one that will work completely 100%. I'm not gonna use it as long either, because to be honest, I don't really like using an iPhone as my main phone, especially an iPhone this tiny. Because with my vision issues, even though I can make the screen bigger, or the text bigger, because you can't make this bigger. That'd be cool if you could, but you can't. But making the text bigger helps, but I still like a bigger phone, and typing on a small phone is hard, even though my hands aren't that big. I'm used to my big phone, so typing on it's much easier than typing on this little thing. And so, yeah. And I already backed it up to iCloud, which means when I get a new one, I should be able to restore the backup, because it is backed up to iCloud. So I am gonna restore that backup. So it's just crazy though how, like, this phone, you know, came with not even the right charger. I mean, really? Oh, and there we go. And it is... See, it's not gonna actually let me go through. But... it is reset and ready to go. I am gonna charge this. It does work. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. That's all gonna be for this video, and bye-bye for now. So it's been like 2 to 3 weeks now, I think closer to 3 weeks, but I got the phone back. You guys can see I got this new case because that other one case that my brother got me that showed like the different colors, it was like blue to pink. You guys saw that, and it was really cheap. I told him about it, and he got me another one. It's a rose gold color since it's a rose gold phone. And I got this pop socket from my old S7 Edge, which I am going to tell you guys that I did get a Galaxy S9, which you guys, I think I'm uploading that video first anyway, so it's probably already up. But I got a new pop socket for it and a case, and it's really cool. So this is my S9. So I got this phone and it's much easier and bigger. I'm going to tell you my experiences with the SE. I think I already pretty much said it. I mean, it works good, it's fast. On the other one, the fingerprint didn't work. On this one, it does. It's not very reliable, but it works. It's just it's like hot in here, it's sweaty. I'm sweating, and generally with sweat, it doesn't work very good to do that. It's like, it can sometimes just, you know, mess up. It doesn't work very good when it's sweaty. I've noticed it thinks it's not working, but if I wipe off, let's use this finger. It's not working. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna clean it. See, it works like way better. I can tell it's not defective on this one, although setup was being a pain, but I think it was because it was dirty. I didn't clean it first, so it was probably dirty, but I registered like 4 fingers, so I registered these 2 and these 2. And it seems to work better when you clean it, but because it's so sweaty and hot in here, it doesn't really want to work ever. But if it's like cool, it does work. But if it's hot, it does not work. I've noticed that. Your hands can't be sweaty on iPhone. In fact, it's gonna probably make me type my passcode because it's not accepting it. So in a way, I'm gonna have to be honest, Touch ID, I mean, it works, but not very reliably. But I know it's not broken because it's saying try again. Before it wouldn't even do that. So it did work that time. But I'm not gonna use this as a phone again because one, I got an S9 now and I didn't know I was even gonna get it. I actually didn't even know that I was switching phone plans with my mom, so I did not know that I was going to be switching like phones. But it's also a gift from her because I'm graduating this year from high school, so yay! Only 1 more week of school left. So she got me that as like, I guess, an early graduation present, and also she was gonna help me pay for it instead since my grandma didn't want to pay for it. But anyways, I have this. I'm gonna use it as an iPod. I set it up with my SIM card, then I took it out because obviously you need the card in just to set it up, but after it's set up, you don't need it anymore. And since I used it as a phone, I still have all the apps, but I'm just gonna leave them here because if I ever want to use it like an iPod, I can still use all these apps on Wi-Fi. Well, the battery life isn't as good on this one. I'm gonna re-say that because it showed my name. So I'm gonna show you guys, if you go to battery and it's got that battery health thing, it says maximum capacity is 88%. Now with this, my last one said 97% on here. This one says 88%.
I mean, it's not super bad. It could be better, but I'm not using it like a phone anyways. I'm using it as an iPod, so it's probably not even gonna go down that much anyways. And especially because I'm probably just gonna put it in airplane mode, and then if I need Wi-Fi, enable it, but if I'm not on Wi-Fi, disable it. Because even though it says no SIM, I don't know if it's still looking for a signal or not. So I'm probably just gonna put it in airplane mode to make the battery last longer. But, I mean, it works well. It does. It's fast. The Touch ID works. I can tell. It's just iPhones are not very good with the fingerprint when your finger is sweaty or when it's hot out. But in a colder environment, it'd probably work every single time. So it's probably just how hot it is in here. So, anyways, guys, I mean, that's gonna wrap it up. I just got this back today. I could tell the back was a little more scratched. The Apple logo is like, let me just do that. I cleaned it, but it's kind of dirty right now. But if I clean it again, which I need to hurry before this phone overheats again, because my S7 overheated recording last time. It's kind of scratched a little. The back's a little scratched, but I have the case on. And I do have a screen protector, but the case had a couple scratches, or not the case, the screen itself had a couple minor scratches, but I mean, I'm guessing it was a used refurbished, so the phone was used before, and it doesn't really bother me at all. I mean, phones are gonna get wear by using them, so it's not really a problem for me. I like it, so I have both of these devices, and if you compare the sizes between the two, you could tell. If I unlock this one, which I don't know if it'll work. Oh, it did work. My finger, I guess, is less sweaty, and then I'll use that one on the back there, because the fingerprint on this one is on the back. So, I mean, they both work well, so I got two new phones. I didn't even realize I was going to get that. That's actually really cool. So, I used an iPhone 4 for music before, which I'll show you guys in just a minute, but you guys can tell it's much easier to type on my S9. And this phone I liked, and my eyes would strain easily though, but I made the font bigger, which helped it strain less, but still typing on it's kind of hard. I got used to it though, using it for a week, so maybe it was a benefit. This is the iPhone 4 I used before, and the case is really beat up, and it's the only case I have. I have another one, but it's the exact same, and it got beaten up. So I pretty much just switched to the other one that was in a little better shape, except it's got this dent right here, but the sides are more dirty on the other one. So, I mean, I still have this around in case I need it for a backup. It's really heavy, but at least I don't have to worry about using that anymore. And this phone, by the way, did come with a genuine Apple charger, you can see right there. And I'm pretty sure this is a genuine cord, or at least close to genuine Apple cord. I mean, I don't know if it's an actual Apple cord, but the brick is an Apple brick. I actually don't even know if this is a genuine Apple cord, because I thought it had things on it and I don't see them, so maybe not. But I mean, it very well could be. I kind of forgot. Anyways, guys, this is my old S7 Edge case, which I did have this pop socket on there, but because I'm just using this phone as a backup now and I'm not going to be using it every day, I put it on this instead. It'll also make it easier to type on this phone, since it's really hard to type on to begin with. So pretty much that wraps up the video of this little iPhone SE adventure, which I don't know if I'll call it that or what I'll call it, but you guys will probably see the S9 video first, and I'll probably upload both of them over the weekend sometime, like one Saturday and one Sunday, which I do have something to work on Friday night, which will be editing the videos, but also one other thing, which you guys will find out. There is an announcement coming May 18th. So we're gonna look at the calendar over here. It is Thursday, May 10th, and on May 18th is my last day of school. You guys will be hearing an announcement from me that day. Hopefully I can get all that sorted. I have to figure all that out, but I'm gonna try to get that figured out hopefully over this weekend, but I do have to study for finals, so hopefully the video will go up then. If it goes up a day late, I apologize. It's just that I have a lot going on right now, trying to pass my finals and get good grades in my classes, and we've been studying a lot and stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That'll wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad I at least got one where the Touch ID is somewhat usable, and I think the reason why it wasn't before or at least this time why it's not as reliable again is the sweat. Because I know when I had my iPhone 6s Plus, the fingerprint wasn't always reliable either. Even though it wasn't necessarily sweat, if I even had a little bit of food on my hand, it wouldn't even work. But, or like oil or grease or anything, but seems like on the Samsungs, and even on my S7 Edge and S9, it always works. Even if there's something on my hand a little bit, they tend to work better than the iPhone Touch IDs. Okay, I need to stop rambling. I have a habit of rambling on videos. I apologize. I'm gonna stop this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and bye-bye for now. And yeah.